Hello and a warm welcome to the Southern View. I'm Sam Daniel from Chennai. Over the next 20 minutes, my colleagues from across South India will bring you up to speed with all the developments in this part of the country. My colleague Vijay from Chennai, Uma Sudhir from Telangana, Deepak Bopanna from Karnataka and Ritu from Karnataka as well. Our first stop, Chennai, over to my colleague Vijay on the Parasakthi film politics. Vijay.
Thank you, Sam. There is no end for political war of words over the movie Parasakthi. You know, when the movie got released, there was a section of Congress leaders alleged that the movie shows Congress in a bad light, and even a youth wing Congress leader alleged that, saying that the movie is factually and historically it shows a error movie. But however, director gave clarification. It was like not based on real incident movie. But however, today Prime Minister Modi hosting a Pongal event in New Delhi, where he had part of El Murugan Pongal event in New Delhi, where Parasakthi movie actors also part of it, from hero Sivakarthikeyan and Jayam Ravi and the musician G.V. Prakash are also part of the Parasakthi Pongal event. You know, this had even Congress leader Manikam Thakur reacted over this. He questioned when Jananayagan movie was blocked by the censorship board, saying that the still facing legal hurdles, the Parasakthi actors are part of the Pongal event, which is by the Prime Minister Modi. And even actor Sivakarthikeyan also spoke exclusive to NDTV. Let's listen into what Sivakarthikeyan had to say.
No controversy, no controversy. People are understanding it and taking it in the right way, and what we intended, that's reaching the people, and if they watch the film completely, they will understand it. Thank you. No propaganda. I don't have any propaganda also. No, they will understand it. If they watch the film, maybe or the second time, they will understand it even better, and all of us are brothers, and we are not trying to say anything extra also. I wished him for his political journey, personally also, and in social media also, and his film it will release
1965
soon.
history was entirely different from what is happening now. Now they are together, so naturally they will oppose. So I am in a way happy the Parasakthi movie itself is bringing out the internal contradiction between DMK and Congress as a unit per se.
Parasakthi, the film which been about Hindi agitation that took place in Tamil Nadu. It is basically the event that took place in the period of 1965 when Congress was in rule here. It is based on the true event, but it is fictionalized for the movie viewers. Jananayagan, the censor has had some objections. I think the censor board is an independent body, and me, I am a national executive committee member of BJP. My movie is stuck for 4 years. So if there is something wrong with the film, the censor board is an independent organization. If I could even influence being in the party, you cannot do that. It is basically censor board has found some objections in the film. That is why it is getting delayed. You cannot politicize everything in this country.
These movie makers, they are literally fools that they don't know that the law, the Indian law does not permit them to take an imaginary course of tales that never happened in the history. So whatever they have showed is utterly baseless. When they say that this is a work of fiction in disclaimer, they should have stick to that. They should not have shown real life leaders in the movie.
What else could be a classic example of the split and drift between DMK and Congress ally? The movie produced by MK Stalin's son Dayanidhi, his Red Giant movies. And the director is chosen by the DMK. And the movie portrays Congress in a very bad light. And the movie states that imposition of Hindi is because of Congress. And the precious life lost is because of Congress. And what way any other party is being related to this? And it should be Congress who should have walked away from the alliance moment they want to condemn this movie.
Meanwhile, the politics over the Parasakthi continues. On the other side, movie production house celebrates the success of Parasakthi movie. Even Sivakarthikeyan spoke exclusive to NDTV. He also wished for Jananayagan. He said whenever the Jananayagan movie got released, it would be a special day and special celebration. Let's listen into what Sivakarthikeyan had to say.
அனைவருக்கும் இனிய பொங்கல் திருநாள் நல்வாழ்த்துக்கள். Let this festival spread joy and prosperous throughout the country.
Are you happy with the response your movie is getting?
Yeah, amazing response, and I'm very happy. I'm celebrating Pongal here in New Delhi.
What is your expectation from the elections coming up?
That I should not comment on it. I think I'm here to celebrate Pongal, and I wish everyone a great joy and prosperity.
One word for the Jananayakan which is still awaiting a sense of clearance.
Whenever it comes, it will be a celebration.
We have a breaking news from Tamil Nadu ahead of 2026 election. Congress functionary Praveen Chakravarti spoke exclusive to NDTV. In an exclusive interview to NDTV, he reiterated saying that the power share is a fair share ahead of 2026 election. He pointed out that Congress is not in power for past 60 years in Tamil Nadu, so this is the time Congress got to strengthen the party. He also said the alliance is intact, but however, as far as seat sharing is concerned, power share is concerned, already the Congress Alliance Committee had placed the demand or request to the DMK, but they are waiting for the DMK response. You remember the huge controversy started a few days back when a section of Congress leader demanded a power share. However, DMK reiterated saying that no to power share, saying that the principle of DMK is always forming an independent government. Let's listen into what Praveen Chakravarti had to say.
Unique as it is made out to be. The Congress party, after all, has been in coalition governments in Maharashtra. It is currently in a coalition government in Jharkhand. We have coalition governments in Kerala. When we come in Bihar, we've had coalition governments. In Uttar Pradesh, we've had coalition governments. These are also states of India. So, it is not anything unique or extraordinary that the Congress party is asking. Congress party is asking for what is the norm in Indian politics? Because when we are in a coalition, just as DMK MLAs get elected using Congress votes, the Congress would like to be part of the government to grow its party. And secondly, it is not unique in Indian politics. I'm in no position or responsibility or capacity to give any number. The decision of the alliance and the details of that will be decided by the leadership in Delhi. There was a committee that was formed. The committee met the chief minister.
So this time the Pongal is more than a festival with each political party is also trying to set a political tone ahead of 2026 election. This morning, Prime Minister Narendra Modi participated in a Pongal festival hosted by the Union Minister L. Murugan in New Delhi. It was a grand festive season. To speak more on to give more context to this, we have Sam Daniel. Sam, over to you.
Thank you, Vijay. That's right. There is a lot of politics over Pongal as Tamil Nadu would celebrate the harvest festival of Pongal tomorrow. And this time it was the turn of Union Minister Murugan to host Pongal at his home yet again. And the chief guest was Prime Minister Modi. Also in attendance, several who's who, including the team from the film Parasakthi, the protagonist Sivakarthikeyan, the other lead actor Ravi Mohan as well. Modi said Pongal has over the years evolved into a global festival and it's also a shared heritage across India, and that Pongal teaches gratitude towards nature and to regard farmer as the foundation of life. He also quoted Tirukkural. Of course, the ruling DMK says this is all because of the upcoming 2026 elections in Tamil Nadu, and that the BJP has revived ties with the key opposition AIADMK, hoping to expand its footprint and possibly capture power and put in place an NDA government in Tamil Nadu. The BJP has been quite on an overdrive over Pongal over the last few weeks. Remember, Home Minister Amit Shah was also for a Pongal celebration a week ago in Pudukkottai. And here is the lineup of what Modi had to say and the other reactions from political as well as from Team Parasakthi.
வணக்கம். இனிய பொங்கல் நல்வாழ்த்துக்கள். आज पोंगल एक ग्लोबल फेस्टिवल बन चुका है। दुनिया भर में तमिल समुदाय और तमिल संस्कृति से प्रेम करने वाले लोग इसे उत्साह के साथ मनाते हैं। उसमें मैं भी एक हूं। इस विशेष पर्व को आप सभी के साथ मनाना मेरे लिए सौभाग्य की बात है। हमारी तमिल संस्कृति पूरे भारत की साझी विरासत है। इतना ही नहीं, पूरी मानवता की ये साझी विरासत है। मैं एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत की जिस भावना की बात करता हूं, उसे पोंगल जैसे पर्व और सशक्त बनाते हैं।
No, it's nice. It's very good that he's been able to come here and he's celebrating Pongal. And I mean, you mentioned few the prime ministers here also. Yes, it is nice that people are coming here and being a part of this beautiful celebration and this entire energy of inclusiveness. So that is nice.
He has conducted Kasi Tamil Sangamam and he has made all the other state people to learn Tamil, the great olden language. So we respect him a lot.
Will this Pongal also mean new harvest for AIDMK BJP?
Yeah, definitely for NDA. This will be next Pongal will be celebrating as part of the successful NDA in Tamil Nadu. So next Pongal will be a most successful Pongal for us. This is we are sowing the seed now, reaping in the next Pongal.
So it only shows how culturally our Honorable Prime Minister celebrates all of our festivals. His house is open to all the public, be it Christmas and be it many other festivals. I hope to see a good harvest for NDA and BJP.
Okay. And what about the DMK government, which is saying that it is holding strong? And what about the other factor, Vijay sir, which is also going strong?
It's going to rule out Vijay, a very popular star with a lot of Parasakthi is also going. But DMK, we are very sure it will go out because of the nature of anti-democracy. I think I saw your post also. You are also there in the place. And I hope and pray that votes will get shifted towards the anti-democracy votes that is there. Because people will see experience, people will see rootedness. And I hope that everything will come to NDA. I am very, very confident that the margin of victory will also be high. And even DMK's, when the seats start going down, BJP and ADMK, all our alliance partners, strike rate will also be. So,
and you're hoping for an early release for General sir?
It should come back. Whenever it gets clear, I'm also eagerly waiting, like many people, to watch General. Come past whatever procedural problems they should clear and pass.
You created a lot of storm in Mumbai, sir. What is your expectation from the DMC polls?
DMC polls, I'm very confident. The alliance will win. BJP will be the thumping numbers. They've racked up some unnecessary issues which people have seen through it, read through it. So I'm very clear.
While it's Modi's Pongal in Delhi, down south, Chief Minister MK Stalin is not behind. Today he celebrated Pongal with the employees at the Secretariat, a first of its kind in the history of Tamil Nadu, the government says. And he was quite happy, saying that it's a joy to celebrate Pongal with the government machinery that works overtime to fulfill the needs of the people of Tamil Nadu. A few days ago, MK Stalin also appealed to the DMK cadre to celebrate Pongal this time as Dravidian Pongal, and that has triggered criticism from the key opposition AIADMK and its ally BJP. The BJP says MK Stalin is trying to make Pongal very secular, trying to make it participative, inclusive, roping in the minorities, but cleverly removing the Hindu element, the Sanatan Dharma element as she calls it, because in Pongal, sun worship is an integral part, but by making it inclusive and secular, the ruling DMK, she says, is trying to remove that element. The AIADMK calls it drama and theatrics that often the ruling DMK renames festivals. But the DMK says not really. This appeal is only for the party cadre to drive home the message of inclusivity, social justice and inclusion. And Pongal, they argue, is not a Hindu festival, but it's only a Thanksgiving festival by farmers who worship sun god. And there's nothing wrong in making this appeal to the DMK cadre, celebrating Pongal this way, and also to take the message of the government schemes through their rangoli. Here is a lineup of political responses to this development.
Double standards of DMK is well known. So they twist statements, they twist festivals, they rename festivals to their convenience. So whatever they do is not a true intent from their heart. It's all theatrics and drama. That's what calling summer to a Pongal. It's clear an indication towards their double standards.
One good thing that what I am appreciating that the DMK government is celebrating Pongal. The Pongal is a part and parcel of a Sanatana Dharma festival. No one can dispute about it. Because even from Sangha literature, all the Hindu traditions are being followed in the Pongal festival. Without praying sun god, where is the Pongal? He is inviting all the minority community people to celebrate Pongal. Nothing wrong in it. But what I am seeing that they are cleverly dividing the Pongal festival from the Hindu festival calendar, Hindu festival, that environment, and they are giving a new meaning of a Dravida Pongal.
It appears this time Pongal for political parties is all about harvesting votes before elections. Our next stop, back to Vijay again. There is a breaking story. Vijay.
That's right, Sam. We have breaking news from Tamil Nadu. It's about Indigo flight delay, which was flagged by the industry minister TRB Raja on X platform, where he had questioned saying that the passengers faces severe distress due to Indigo flight delay. He also alleged that there was no prior arrangements or announcement regarding the delay. There was no given clarification by the Indigo Airlines. He also accused the BJP government, saying that the monopoly in the airline sector is the reason for such mess in airline sector. He also questioned why BJP government didn't do much for the airlines, and he even requested Indigo and Chennai Airport to do proper arrangements to manage such delay. He even posted saying that he pointed out that a few months back there was a severe distress passengers across India faces due to Indigo chaotic situation that was across airports, but now there is a delay where industry minister flagged the monopoly is the reason for Indigo. He also pointed out that Indigo is taking passengers for granted, and he urged union government to intervene in this issue. And moving on to other story from Tamil Nadu, it's about Dayanidhi Maran. Over to you, Sam Daniel.
Thank you, Vijay. That's right. Speech by DMK MP and former Union Minister Dayanidhi Maran has triggered criticism across the country while speaking at a program at a women's college in Chennai, where he distributed free laptops to women students as part of the state government's initiative to give 10 lakh laptops over the next few months. Dayanidhi Maran said while in Tamil Nadu women are encouraged to study and work, in northern states, he claims women are largely asked to stay at home, spend time in the kitchen and to bear children. This has triggered criticism, saying that this is in bad taste and this is divisive, the BJP alleges. But the DMK says the intent of Dayanidhi Maran is not to divide, but his aim is to motivate women children, taking advantage of the government programs like this free laptops to use them and to scale greater heights. They also say that Tamil Nadu government invests big time in educating, employing and to empower women across the state, and it's in this context to motivate them, to inspire them to dream big. Dayanidhi Maran had spoken this way. But for a specific question, should he have avoided this? They say that's debatable, but certainly this triggers questions on whether political leaders should be sensitive. While taking pride in achievements of their own governments, should they also refrain from looking down upon less developed states? That's the big question. But certainly this comment has given fodder to the BJP to take on the India bloc largely, DMK part of. Here is a lineup of what Dayanidhi Maran had said and what the critics say.
நமது முதலமைச்சர் திரு மு.க. ஸ்டாலின் தலைமையிலே இயங்கிக் கொண்டிருக்கிற அரசு திராவிட மாடல் அரசு என்று பாருங்கள். என்றால் எல்லாரும் இல்லறத்து தான். குறிப்பாக பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நமது துணை முதலமைச்சர் உருவாக்கிய இந்த மடிக்கடி குறிப்பாக நம்ம பொண்ணுங்க நம்ம பிள்ளைங்க கெத்தா இருக்கணும்டா. ஒரு லேப்டாப்போட கெத்தா ஒரு இன்டர்வியூ அட்டெண்ட் பண்றோமோ இல்ல போஸ்ட் பிஜி பண்றோமோ.
Depends upon the party which is ruling the state. Now Congress is empowering women. There is no doubt. Wherever Congress is ruling, they are doing good for the education of women. Here, right from the beginning, because you don't know what had happened earlier. In the history, women were not even allowed to study. Women cannot come out of their house. All kind of atrocities were made against women. But here in Tamil Nadu, we fought for the sake of women and we empowered them, we gave them education, we gave them employment, and we have also reserved seats in the government jobs. Certain percentage of seats should go to the women. So we have been working for the upliftment of the women right from the beginning.
Dayanidhi Maran and all the other DMK leaders should stop discriminating our brothers and sisters from other states. Because let them talk the pride of their state. Even I belong to Tamil Nadu. I talk the pride of my state, but I am not degrading the sisters and brothers of other states. Another thing, laptop, NDA government from Puducherry, I was LG. We gave 4 years back itself, we have given laptop. It is not Dayanidhi Maran who is giving the laptop, DMK. And another thing, they are portraying their photos and they are threatening the children who are having the laptop. If you are removing the photos, LCOT won't give guarantee for those. So they are threatening by giving laptops and encashing that for voting. So this is the unity in diversity. They are in parliament. They are with all the other MPs. How can they degrade? So the development, our Honorable Prime Minister, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas.
These are all political statements. If you look at the reality, all the good things are happening in the NDA states. All the progress, the development and the standards that India is setting at a global level, these are all happening when there is double engine Sarkar setup. You see Andhra, you see Maharashtra, you see other states where there is a double engine government. You are seeing great progress happening. And that is what we want to see in this thing. And especially you are saying that BJP is concentrating. Tamil Nadu is a state which has been duly respected by BJP for a long time. They have been respecting the culture, they have been respecting the traditions, they have been respecting the language, the community, everything. So it is not that the NDA government has been concentrating on the north itself. In north, south, west, east, northeast, all the regions are properly respected under the NDA government.
Well, the DMK says this particular speech was addressed to a particular constituency and should not be taken out of context. That's all from Tamil Nadu. Our next stop, Telangana, where my colleague Uma Sudhir is ready with updates on the Sabarimala issue. Uma.
Thank you so much, Sam. News first from Kerala. The Kerala High Court has ordered a Vigilance and Anti-Corruption Bureau probe into the ghee that was sold at Sabarimala by the Travancore Devaswam Board. And what they have said is that this probe will be answerable only to the court. And they are saying that there were systemic failures in accounting and other procedures that were followed. And this scam is alleged to be worth about 35 lakh rupees. Let's listen to Shehzad Poonawalla on his reactions on this particular alleged scam regarding ghee at Sabarimala.
After Sabarimala gold loot, now it is Sabarimala ghee loot. The embezzlement that has been done in just a short period of time, less than 2 months, in the sale of ghee has been called out by the Kerala High Court. And the Kerala High Court has called it a systematic and deep-rooted failure and has come down heavily at the TDV. And it said that imagine if this is happening in one area in such a short period of time, 35-40 lakh rupee loot. Imagine the magnitude of misappropriation in all revenue streams over a long period of time. And this is what we've seen. This is not just case of loot, it is systematic corruption and desecration, and both the UDF and the LDF are at the heart of this.
So after the judicial victory or a verdict that gave the thumbs up to the Hindu groups at Tirupurangundram in Tamil Nadu, there is another controversy that's brewing in Kerala, where in fact a Megh Mahotsav is meant to be held, that is called a Kumbh Mela at the Srinavaya temple, and subsequently there was local authorities who have issued a stop notice to all these. They are citing environmental reasons, and they are saying that the building of a bridge across the river Bharatapuzha is the problem, and they say they cannot allow this to go on, even though the governor had given the nod for it, and according to sources, even the Devaswam minister had given his go-ahead for something like this. We have BJP leader, Kerala leader, Mr. Rajshekhar is in fact saying that this is an assault on religious freedom in Kerala, and that is something that they are going to fight. This is something that is supposed to happen from the 18th, 19th of January till the 3rd of February, and they are citing that because of a Muslim festival that will happen in the Malappuram district as well, there are apprehensions and tensions on the ground. Let's listen to some reactions on the ground, and also my colleague Ashwin Nandkumar is reporting for us from the ground at Sabarimala itself.
Unfortunately, the Kerala government, the district collector's direction, the revenue department issued a stop memo for the development, for the construction activities of Mela, and the organizing committee decided to continue all the activities as scheduled earlier.
Organizers were trying to their level best to make the event more successful. Several arrangements they have made, but the revenue authorities of Kerala government says that the organizers have violated the rules regarding the usage of the banks of the river. Government now engaged in hurting the feeling of the devotees who are coming to here to attend the Kumbh Mela. So Bharatiya Janata Party oppose the move of the Kerala government.
A Kumbh Mela that is being organized at the bank of Bharatapuzha River in Malappuram district in Kerala has met with a roadblock after the district administration has issued a stop memo to it. The organizer of the Mela, that is the Juna Akada's Mahamandaleshwar Anandavanam Bharati, has called the move unprecedented. The Mela that is all set to begin on January 18th and conclude on February 3rd is expected to bring lakhs of devotees and take part in multiple ritualistic events at the Tirunavaya temple, which is there at the bank of Bharatapuzha River. In fact, the district administration has stated that the organizer of the event has not made enough facilities, although the stop memo has very particularly stated that the temporary construction made, that is the bridge, has violated the Protection of River Bank Act. District Collector of Malappuram has come forward to state, Vinod VR has come forward to state that the organizer has not made enough arrangement for stay of people, even though if there are temporary stays. Neither there has been any arrangements for disaster mitigation that has been done.
A shocking story now from Telangana, where just in the new year, more than 500 dogs have been poisoned, killed in at least 7 different villages in the Telangana region. Some of them, about 300 of them in Hanamkonda, and the rest of them in the Kamareddy district, where I am right now in Bhavanipeta. And this is where we are being told that because of an election promise that was made by the Sarpanchas before the Panchayat elections, the people had asked for the dogs and the monkey menace to be put an end to, and that's the reason why people were brought in. The dogs were poisoned and the carcasses were buried, and yesterday the police had in fact revived or taken out at least 150 carcasses and sent them for forensic things. सरपंच को इस केस में बताया जा रहा है कि उनकी गलती है. आप गांव वाले क्या कहते हैं?
अम्मा भाई पूरा हमारा बच्चे छोटा छोटा बच्चे को पूरा कुत्ते काट रहा बोल को भी हम क्या बोल रहे तो मार डाल दिया, क्या भी उसमें हमारा क्या भी नहीं.
So all the villagers actually got together and they say that it is not the sarpanch but all of us together who have taken a decision to eliminate these dogs. Let's listen into animal rights activist Mr. Gautam, who we met just by the side of the mounds where about 80 dogs had been buried. This mound is where about 50 dog carcasses were dug out by the police. Another mound there in which about 30 dog carcasses were removed, and this massacre is said to have happened in Bhavanipeta village of Kamareddy district in Telangana. The suspicion is that as many as 500 dogs or more may have been culled, and because it was said to have been in fact a pre-election Panchayat election promise. I have with me animal rights activist Mr. Gautam, who is in fact the complainant in this case. In your estimate, how many dogs have been killed in this manner?
We can say about 600 dogs in 5 villages, ma'am. In the Kamareddy district only, in 5 villages. So this was happened 7 days back only. So we got to know that only 200 dogs were killed in the Bhavanipet village. So and in another 4 villages there will be 400 dogs were be killed. So yesterday police came and they digged up some dead bodies and they conducted the postmortem, and nearly 100 dogs were they digged up and they conducted the postmortem for 3 to 4 bodies.
I believe that 5 sarpanches and 1 person who in fact carried it out, someone from Andhra Pradesh, has been named by the police. What do they do? How do they do it, and why did they do it?
See, basically, during the Panchayat elections, they promised to the people that they will remove all the dogs and all the monkeys also. So, in that context only, they hired 1 person to kill these stray dogs. So, for the person, they killed the stray dogs by giving the lethal poisonous injections into their bodies. So, they will die within a few seconds only, like within 15 to 20 seconds, they will die after injecting the poison into their bodies, ma'am.
So now we go across to my colleague Deepak Bopanna for news from Karnataka.
Thank you, Uman. Yesterday, of course, was a very important day, and this is pertaining to Bengaluru, where the German Chancellor paid a visit. He attended a couple of meetings, and interestingly, during that time, to receive the German Chancellor was just the Industries Minister, along with a few bureaucrats. Now, the BJP, of course, has taken objection to this. The reason being that the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister weren't there to receive the German Chancellor. Instead, they were there on the tarmac where Rahul Gandhi was transiting through Karnataka, through the Mysuru airport, to head to another event in Wayanad. Now, the question that the BJP is saying, is Rahul Gandhi's aspirations to retain the position of Chief Minister or to become the Chief Minister more important than possible investment opportunities from Germany, where they could have in fact met the Chancellor of Germany, could have spoken to him and, looked at the betterment of Bengaluru. The BJP is making an all-out charge that the High Command of, the Congress party is priority for the state leaders instead of Bengaluru. Let's listen into some of the reactions that are coming in.
ಜರ್ಮನಿಯ ಚಾನ್ಸಲರ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕಕ್ಕೆ. ಜರ್ಮನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ಶಕ್ತಿ, ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರಿಂಗ್ ಹಬ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು ದೇಶ. ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ದೇಶದ ಚಾನ್ಸಲರ್ ಇವತ್ತು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಇವರು ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಕುರ್ಚಿ ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ಒಬ್ರು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಕುರ್ಚಿ ಕಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ಇಬ್ರು ಹೋಗಿ ರಾಹುಲ್ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಜೊತೆ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು? ಇದೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನೂ ಕೂಡ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಜನ ಗಮನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬರುವಂತ ದಿನಗಳ ಉತ್ತರ ನೀಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
The German Chancellor, Industry Minister was there, isn't it? Industry Minister MP Patil has gone to receive him. When the original plan, it was not there. Like same was had planned to go to Mysore anyway. So you see, Industry Minister is received him. Why are they making a fuss out of it? No, the Industry Minister has received him. He is there in dialogue. You see, definitely Karnataka is the destination Germany is looking for, because I had also visited Germany, and definitely that the ecosystem in Karnataka is favorable to Germany. So definitely this will not be a drawback or something. They don't have better things to say, I think.
So the entire controversy, of course, stems from the fact that the meeting happened with Rahul Gandhi. But the meeting, of course, for Mr. DK Shivakumar and Mr. Siddharamaiah is important to really set aside all the speculation about a change of leadership, the possibility of a cabinet reshuffle. So my colleague Ritu is also with us. Ritu, we've spoken about the BJP's charge that the German Chancellor was ignored, Rahul Gandhi was given priority. But while this conversation happened with Rahul Gandhi, was there any sort of outcome from this, especially pertaining to the leadership issue?
Well, of course, we've been seeing how that the CM Rao here in the state of Karnataka has been on for quite a long time now. Looks like there's no solution for both the leaders, whether it's Siddharamaiah or for that matter DK Shivakumar. Wherein you see Rahul Gandhi when he was, of course, in Mysuru while he was on his way to Tamil Nadu that way. We did see how that both these leaders, Karnataka Chief Minister Siddharamaiah as well as the Deputy CM DK Shivakumar, found a time to meet out Rahul Gandhi separately. We saw first that, Rahul Gandhi meeting DK Shivakumar right in the Mysuru, and then we had Chief Minister Siddharamaiah also. Now, of course, both the leaders might be coming up on camera to state that there was no political discussion that were basically held with Rahul Gandhi, but we do understand from the leaders within the Congress itself, however, that you see, of course, Rahul Gandhi has asked both the leaders to come and meet him in Delhi. Now, needs to be seen, because what we are also understanding that the exact date has not been fixed, but however, needs to be seen, because both these leaders remain to be adamant that there should be an end that needs to be put to this whole row. Listening to what the leaders had to say.
ನಾನು ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷ, ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಲೀಡರ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಅಪೋಸಿಷನ್, ಅವರು ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷ. ನಾವು ಭೇಟಿ ಮಾಡೋದು, ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡೋದು, ನಾವು ಗೌರವ ಕೊಡೋದು, ಪ್ರೋಟೋಕಾಲ್ ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನೀವೇನೋ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಬಂದಂಗೆ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರೋ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಏನೋ ನಿಮ್ಗೊಂದ ನೀವು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟಿವಿಗಿರುವಂಥ ಇದನ್ನ ಗೌರವನ ನೀವು ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ. ಹೊರತು ಯಾವ ಸಂದೇಶನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಭೇಟಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ನರೇಗಾ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನೇನು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ತಿಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋಂಥ ಬಿಜೆಪಿ
he has spoken to Rahul Gandhi ji about the organization. As a CM, you see, naturally CM will always interact with Rahul Gandhi, because there are many issues which need to be taken at the Government of India level. He is a leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha, and Parliament session is coming now. So many pending issues of the Government of Karnataka are there, with various things like the central government imposing so much this thing on the state and not keeping up its promises. So those issues need to be addressed in the parliament, isn't it? So whom he should like. You see, party organization issues, naturally the PCC president will speak to him, isn't it?
So that brings us to the end of Southern View on Bogi Day, the beginning of the festival, and we will end the bulletin with greetings, Sankranti greetings from all these children. Happy Sankranti!